Hello everybody. I'd like to talk about an album by Q5, When the Mirror Cracks from 1986. The other day, No Spectrum from Canada, he showed his record and he said he didn't like the cover at all. To be honest, I like this cover. I mean, I'm not saying it because he said he doesn't like it. It got nothing to do with that, of course. I just think it's pure 80s and I like this cover. But the reason I want to talk about this record, because maybe some people don't know that before they released their debut album Steal the Light, three guys from this band were in TKO. I'm talking about Adam Brenner, the guitar player Rick Pierce, and Evan Shaley. And these three guys were in TKO, I think from 1980, 81 on. Only the guitar player, Rick Pierce, he was already before in this band on TKO. And he records one record, the debut album of TKO, he recorded that album with the band. And later, of course, Adam Brenner and Evan Shaley came in the band. But they left before this album was released, but still they thanked them on the thanking list. I don't know if you can see it there somewhere. Because they played some parts on this record. But of course, on here, on the photo, on the band photo, you can see a totally different lineup. And this was recorded in '84, and then these guys, together with the vocalist Jonathan Kay and Floyd Rose, they formed Q5, and this was the first album they released. And this is a lot heavier than the album I'm going to talk about a little more. This one, When the Mirror Cracks. Right? It sounds like totally different bands, because the first one was more hard rock metal, melodic metal, and this one is pure heart hour. I mean, if you like bands like White Sister, Triumph from the mid 80s, late 80s, or let me see some other bands, Night Ranger, another Canadian band I like very much, another is a Canadian artist, Aldo Nova, for example. If you like Aldo Nova from the mid 80s, then you will like this album too. But try not to compare it with their debut album, because it's a total different sound. It's just, but I think the songs are very good. I like very much the single, Living on the Borderline, that came out like a single. And I love Never Gonna Love Again. I mean, that song is amazing because it has a keyboard sound that I love very much. That reminds me of the terror movies from the 80s. You know, it has this sinister keyboard part in it. I think that's very special. And I also like Let Go. I mean, maybe Let Go is the only song that could have been easily on this album, because it has a heavier vibe to it. I mean, I really like this album. Another thing is, after Q5, some band members, they formed Nightshade. You see, the singer Jonathan Scott and Rick Pierce, the guitar player, they formed Nightshade, and they released this record in '91, and it's a pure heavy metal record. It's melodic, but it's heavy metal. You can see here, formerly Q5, you can see it there. And another thing that I would like to show, let me see, Evan Shaley, he was the bass and the keyboard player of Q5. He appears on this record by James Byrd, Atlantis Rising, in '91. And Nightshade went on and they released some more records. They also released this album, that's a very good one, on Halion Records from Germany. So yeah, I really like this album. And they released, I think, one more, but I don't have that one. This one is Men of Iron, also a pure metal album. Okay, what you could hear in the background was a song from this album, When the Mirror Cracks, from 1986. I have this on Music for Nation, and just a great record. And I've been playing this for three or four times this week already. Well, I bought this in the 90s, but I didn't play it very often. But when I saw this record from Noise Spectrum, Lee, from Canada, I already told you about it, then I thought I'm going to get it out of my collection and play it. And it's really a good record. That's why I want to show you this. Okay, that's everything I have to tell you. Stay metal forever.